So this is where my project begins. I have a XJ6 Jag, an old Series 1, can't really tell, it's got the big grille at the front, and I've got a few problems with it. But one of the good things about this is, if I open the hood, or the bonnet as we should say in this country, open it up, it's got a lovely Chevy V8. Yeah, I've done a lot of work on this already to get it running well, so it's running pretty good now. It was running awful. The distributor had two spark plugs reversed, but I've fixed that. And one of the first things I did was added a nice shiny chrome air filter. Here's the old ugly one, and it didn't even have an air filter on it, so it's definitely going to work better. The other thing I added was a oil catch can. What this does is catches the oil that normally goes back into the intake manifold from the PCV valve right there. And since I've done that, the spark plugs aren't getting clogged up and turning to mustard every time I run the car for a few hours. And it has been filling up. I just emptied it today. So what I'm going to ask though is, so I don't know how to set the timing on this car. I do know that it should be something right like 10 to 12 degrees. But anyway, I'll start the car up and show you the problem I've got. So as you can see, it starts up really good. Makes a nice sound. Okay, so I've got a timing light here, just a real cheap cheesy one. See if it's working. Yep. Oh! So look down here. Hopefully this will work with the camera. Yeah, you can see the timing mark. Hopefully you can zoom into that. So the real question is, if you see that steel tab down there, what do those marks mean? What are the degree angles? I'm not too sure. It is running pretty good, but I'd like to understand. And here's a better picture of the engine under a light. You see it a lot better. And the cheesy cooling system, I think that's going to need an upgrade, even though it is keeping it cool. It's pretty ugly and amateur looking. I think I'd like to have a nice fan shroud there. And the other thing I don't like about electric fans is they don't kick in until the thermostat over here tells it to. But by that time, these headers down here, which are really ugly, I need to replace these, they get really hot and they start cooking everything down there, and they need airflow. So it's almost like when the headers get hot, I need to turn these fans on just to get airflow through the engine bay. I wouldn't mind some comments on that. Anyway, that's enough of my new toy. Thanks for watching.